Every day your mind is shaping the life you're living. When you think positive, you create opportunities. When you think negative, you create limitations. But inside you, there is a power stronger than any fear, stronger than any doubt, the power to choose what you focus on. Today, let this message remind you. One positive thought can shift your entire life. Stay with me and feel your strength return. Have you ever felt like you were stuck? Like no matter how hard you tried, something was always holding you back. I remember a time when I was completely overwhelmed. Every small setback felt like a mountain, and my own mind was my biggest enemy. I kept telling myself I wasn't good enough, that I was destined to fail. And guess what? That's exactly what happened. My negative thoughts created negative feelings, which led to half-hearted actions, and ultimately, disappointing results. It was a vicious cycle. But then, I discovered something that changed everything. A simple but profound idea that you can change your life by changing your thoughts. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to do exactly that and unlock a version of yourself you never knew was possible. Let's talk about the science of it, because this isn't just wishful thinking. Your brain is incredibly powerful. Every thought you have releases chemicals and creates neural pathways. When you constantly think negative thoughts like I can't do this or what if I fail, you're essentially training your brain for fear and doubt. You're building a superhighway for anxiety. But when you choose positive thoughts, I can handle this. I am capable. This is an opportunity. You start building new pathways. These pathways lead to confidence, hope, and focus. Think about the greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders. They aren't immune to challenges. The difference is their mindset. They use positive self-talk to visualize success and push through pain, turning obstacles into fuel. Their minds are trained for victory, not defeat. So how do we break the cycle of negativity? It starts by recognizing those sneaky thoughts that pop into our heads. You know the ones. I'm not smart enough. I'll probably mess this up. No one will take me seriously. These thoughts aren't harmless. They poison your daily decisions. You might not apply for that job or talk to that person or start that project, all because of a story you're telling yourself. Here's a simple but powerful technique to fight back. Stop, replace, reframe. The moment you catch a negative thought, just stop. Acknowledge it without judgment. Then replace it with a positive, empowering one. Finally, reframe the situation. Instead of seeing a problem, see a challenge. Instead of I will fail, try I will learn from this, no matter the outcome. One tiny shift in your thinking can completely change the direction of your day and eventually your life. The power of a single positive thought is truly incredible. It's like a small rudder on a massive ship. It might seem insignificant, but it can change the entire vessel's course over time. I once knew someone who was at rock bottom. They had lost their job, their confidence was shattered, and they saw no way out. Every day was a struggle just to get out of bed. Then they decided to try one small thing. Every morning, they would look in the mirror and say one positive statement. Today, I will find one small thing to be grateful for. At first, it felt silly, but they kept doing it. Slowly, that one thought started to change their perspective. They began noticing small joys and small opportunities. It wasn't an overnight miracle, but that single repeated thought rebuilt their mindset from the ground up, leading them to a new career and a new life. Remember this, your mind is always listening to what you tell it. What you repeat becomes your reality. Now, let's be real. Life is going to throw curveballs at you. Challenges, setbacks, and tough times are guaranteed for everyone. Staying positive doesn't mean you ignore problems or pretend they don't exist. That's denial, not positivity. True positivity is about facing those problems with strength, resilience, and a belief that you can overcome them. The difference between how a positive thinker and a negative thinker responds to a setback is massive. A negative thinker sees a failure and says, "See? I knew I couldn't do it. It's over." They get stuck in the past. A positive thinker sees the same setback and asks, "Okay, that didn't work. What did I learn? How can I use this to be better next time?" They see it as a stepping stone, not a dead end. They turn the setback into a setup for a comeback. This directly ties into confidence. Where does real, unshakable confidence come from? It's not about being perfect or never failing. Confidence is the result of consistent, positive thoughts about yourself. It's the sum of all the encouraging words you say to your own mind. It's built day by day, thought by thought. I want you to try this. Start your day with confident statements. Simple, uplifting truths like, "I am capable of handling today's challenges. I have valuable ideas to share," or "I am strong and resilient." Your inner voice can be your harshest critic or your greatest champion. By consciously choosing to feed it words of encouragement, you turn that voice into your superpower. It becomes the engine that drives you forward, even when you feel afraid. So how do we make this a habit? Because motivation can fade, but habits are what sustain you. It starts with a simple morning mindset routine. Before you even check your phone, take 3 deep breaths. Think of one thing you're grateful for. Set one simple intention for the day, like, "Today, I will focus on progress, not perfection." Next, be mindful of what you consume. Surround yourself with uplifting content and people who believe in you. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad about yourself. Reduce your exposure to constant negativity, whether it's the news overload or toxic conversations. These aren't just small changes. They are daily deposits into your mental and emotional bank account. These habits strengthen your positive mindset muscle, making it your default setting over time. Your environment plays a massive role in this. You can be the most positive person in the world, but if you're constantly swimming in a sea of negativity, it's going to be hard to stay afloat. You have to become a guardian of your mindset. This means actively choosing what you let into your world. Start making conscious choices. Instead of mindlessly scrolling, put on a playlist of music that makes you feel powerful. Listen to a motivational podcast on your commute. Read stories of people who have overcome incredible odds. You don't need to make drastic life changes overnight. Start small. Choose one positive input over a negative one each day. These small, deliberate choices compound, creating an environment where your positive mindset can not only survive but thrive. But what about fear? Fear is real, and it's a normal human emotion. It's your brain's way of trying to keep you safe. The goal isn't to eliminate fear. Entirely, that's impossible. The goal is to change your relationship with it. A negative mindset lets fear take the driver's seat. A positive mindset acknowledges the fear but stays in control. Positive thinkers understand that the biggest moments of growth happen right on the other side of fear. They learn to reframe it. Instead of seeing fear as a stop sign, they see it as a signal for growth, a sign that they are about to step outside their comfort zone and become stronger. When you feel that fear rising, use this technique. Pause, breathe, act. Pause to recognize the feeling. Take a deep breath to calm your nervous system. Then, take one small forward action. That action tells your fear that you are still in charge. Let's bring this all together. Your thoughts are not just random noise in your head. They are the architects of your identity and the blueprints for your future. You have the power in this very moment to choose a different thought. I challenge you today to choose just one positive, empowering thought to carry with you. Because you are stronger than your fears, you are bigger than your limits, and you are capable of more than you can possibly imagine. Your journey to becoming unstoppable starts now with a single thought. Stay positive, stay focused, stay unstoppable. Thanks for watching, and if this helped you, be sure to subscribe for more.